Oh shit! I forgot the name of that guy.
Elrin.
The one with the lightning finishing move.
Oh no. Talia.
Talia. All right. Oh shit! The dice.
Are Graham and Goose changing sizes for both of you guys, or is it just me?
Just you.
The video going in and out, in and out, in and out.
Yeah, for both of you. I don't know how to fix that, but it doesn't matter.
It works itself out.
Well, here's hoping.
Because it happens to me on this end every once in a while too. All right, all set.
Okay.
Good evening and welcome back to COJ Roleplaying. I'm your host, Goose, and tonight I have Steve.
Good day, or good evening, all.
Eric.
Howdy ho.
Graham.
Hello, everyone.
Mark.
Hey.
So, everybody grab your D20s, and let's see who gets to do the recap tonight.
8.
16.
10.
I also got 10.
Graham, sir.
16 I got.
Yeah, you get to do the recap.
Oh, that's too bad because I barely remember what happened. All right. So when last we left our intrepid group, we were, I got to call up my map of Faerun. We were traveling south towards Hesh's homeland, having left the wreckage of the little town where he used to spend the summers in his palatial mansion behind, and all the death. It was Arabelle we arrived at, or did we go past that?
Beaverton.
Anyway, the next town, or no, was it Tilverton?
Silverton.
It was Tilverton, yes. We got through the mountains, arrived at Tilverton, took some time to alert the authorities of the atrocities that we experienced, and then the group split up, and Hesha had to get all formal and posh, wearing his fancy-ass cape, acting like, he's part of the 1% and all that stuff. Whereas the dwarves went out and found out about another combat tournament that was taking place with a repeat champion. After securing all kinds of very reputable information about the tournament, the dwarves picked back up again with Hesha and our tiefling friend who was visiting the local authorities. And that's about all I remember, because last time my mind was on something else.
Yeah, well, that's not a problem. So we'll bring it back to dinner at the Duke's house, or at the Duke's Manor.
Baron.
Baron's Manor. Yeah, we'll pick it up at the Baron's Manor. And you guys are all sitting down at this lavish table with meats and cheeses and wine.
Great.
A servant comes running back to polites himself to interrupt your meal to inform Hesha that you have been entered into the tournament. And your friend Nelfrey has been entered into the tournament. And there is a viewing box for your rest of your companions.
Nice.
Excellent.
Excellent.
And it's, I kind of got in the middle of that elimination discussion. Is it single? Is it double? Is it?
Double elimination.
Okay, whatever.
Well, no, I have to go with. I fucked it up last week, so I have to go with it.
Oh. You don't have to go with it.
We could have been lied to. We're dumb dwarves.
Well, from your information, it's double elimination.
Oh, yes. I believe I rolled an insight check, and I was satisfied because I rolled pretty well. So yes, we'll take advantage of the hospitality of the bourgeoisie here in town.
And everybody's going to try and keep their elbows out of the soup bowls.
Not a problem for the dwarves.
Mm-mm. No, we'll either have to stand on our chairs or.
This is a Dragonborn household. I think all of us are going to have no problem with spacing.
You've got booster seats.
Yeah, or the hobbit tables. So Hesha, so what's going on here? Like, what's the plan?
Well, we have entered ourselves in this tournament.
Yes.
And we are doing a hang on.
Don't leave us in suspense now.
We are doing an honor to the Baron by joining him for dinner this evening, and
You bet we
really,
are.
really, it's just dinner, a good night's sleep, and then prepare to fight.
Okay.
And
But
drinks.
I mean, after this though, like the bigger picture, what's the plan is to head out because the tournament was in 2 days or it was in 2 days, right? I think day after tomorrow.
Yeah, 2 days.
To head out for the coronation, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So when we're finished here, we're continue on to home.
Okay.
Get all
The
this.
plan is still the same.
Yes, the plan has not changed.
Okay. Get your sister on the throne
Yes.
and hope she says yes.
Yes. Well, if she says yes, or I just run away again. And this time I'll just make sure I tie Curlrin up.
Is he here? He must be here too, right?
He is here, yes.
Okay.
He is partaking.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, Hesha throughout dinner is Nulfree and Darius will notice that Hesha is not the same Hesha that you guys have been traveling with. He is slightly more haughty and regal.
Using lots of big words.
Yeah, he's
Not scratching his crotch.
acting a lot more proper than you've ever seen him act. Depending on how perceptive you are, you'll probably get hints as to the fact that Hesha is not enjoying himself at all.
Oh, well, Darius is pretty perceptive. So if I just got a nat 20 on a perception roll.
It looks like he is wearing a brand new suit, hasn't been cleaned, all full of starch. So,
Like Downton Abbey, where the shirts were like made of cardboard.
yeah. Maybe half grin on his face, quarter grin at best. Snarling every time a servant says His Majesty or Sir.
Yeah. I brought you back from the dead. I know the truth.
So the evening continues. The servants clear the table and bring out more drinks. The Baron comes and asks if there's anything that he would be happy to give you.
Sorry, what was that?
The Baron comes and asks if there's anything that he can get you guys.
I believe the company and feast this evening was well above board, and I don't believe we need anything at this moment. I strongly suggest in 2 days you pay close attention to the tournament, because myself and my friend Nolfree will be putting on a show.
That is excellent to hear, Sir. Whenever you guys are ready, the servants will show you all to your rooms.
Thank you, sir.
I have to depart and continue on with town business. And find families for those orphans.
Thank you.
And the Baron will get up, gives you a slight bow, and leaves the room.
Okay, boys. Bed, and then I guess early morning we'll meet in the. I will assume there's grounds out back that we can use to train and prepare and come up with some form of game plan.
Good. Need to figure out my entrance music.
Yeah.
Something by Slayer.
Post-mortem.
I have heard of this group called Slayer and something about blood and rain. Perhaps that is a good entry. It's murder on the fingers.
Isn't that what you had at your wedding, Steve, when you walked down the aisle? Wasn't it raining blood?
Yep.
Good.
Classic.
So the servants escort you to your individual rooms. Each room is done up with a 4-post bed, curtained around, lavish paintings, furniture, wash basins, a copper tub, and a servant inside waiting for any wish that you have.
A groom of the stool?
Yeah, so Darius is going to have a bath and get these guys to do his laundry.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I've got lots of laundry, too.
Yeah, I've been saving it up.
That's probably going to go for everybody. I need armor polished, weapons polished.
Yeah, Barion's gonna have all of his outfits laundered, as well as take a nice long soak in a bath. And since he's getting closer to the capital, where he knows is Hesha's throne, he's gonna start practicing more of the more courtly songs that he knows, so that he can play it along the way, partially just to annoy Hesha, but also because he's going to a capital. He's got to have those in his repertoire already.
God's black and damn.
It's all preparation.
So throughout the night, you hear faint sounds of music coming through the halls.
Yeah. I recognize this. Burying you, asshole.
Right, so evening goes off without a hitch. The sun's come up. Servants are waking you and prepping all your equipment for the morning.
Okay, yeah, I guess grab a bite of breakfast and head out to the grounds and start discussing strategy.
As you guys arrive at the table, breakfast is just as lavish as dinner was.
Oh, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Extra caviar, please.
Blunt the knives and chip the plates.
Yeah.
But there's no sign of the Baron.
Yeah, eat and then head out into the grounds. Find a nice secluded area.
As you are escorted outside the back, there is a clearing surrounded by a fence and then some tree line.
Sounds like a good spot. Okay, so we don't know much about the competition other than this guy with lightning power.
I know a guy with lightning power.
Me too.
Yeah.
I also know a guy who's not afraid of people that wield lightning.
The gods
Is it-
protect.
Fair enough. I know two guys. I kind of liked Darius, your idea of being in Nulfree's corner. And I'll have Barian in my corner.
Yeah, he's working on all kinds of songs, like to, motivate you.
Yeah. Let's keep an eye for anything fishy.
Do we need to talk about the giant, the cloud giant in the room?
And what would that be?
What if you face Nulfree?
He's gonna have a bad day. That's what's gonna happen.
What if he kicks your ass and you're the king?
He's not the king yet.
Well, we'll
Or
see how that
still.
plays out.
Nulfree becomes the king's champion.
I think I'd become the ruler of this land. Clearly.
Well, yeah, we'd have to look at the.
I'm the king. I don't have to be the toughest. It's my job to have the toughest working for me.
Is that going to be in Barian's song?
It better not be.
Champion of the realm, Nulfree.
I've got a lot of songs on the go.
Will there be any skeletons in this fight, do you think?
Okay, one moment.
Oh, I could arrange for some. We should have to find a graveyard.
Well, that village we just came from kind of has one.
Well, those would be zombies. They're not old enough to be skeletons.
Again. Good.
Well, you burn all the flesh out.
I really don't have a lot of time right at the moment. I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Yeah, he's composing songs.
I can look something up for you later, if you'd like.
All right. Well, no, there won't be any zombies either. You think, right?
Oh, no, this
Probably
draws
not. I
from-
think,
Go ahead.
from what I gathered, I think everybody is like we're not fighting monsters this time around.
Yeah, isn't it locals?
Yeah,
Local.
Right.
people that came here from whatever.
Okay. So I probably won't need the silver warhammer.
Likely not. I plan on leaving some of my arsenal behind as well.
Okay. Okay.
Only some.
Well, the Warhammer would do, like, skeletons are vulnerable to bashing or bludgeoning damage, right? So,
Mhm.
I don't think you can't double up on it, like, even though it's silver.
No.
I don't think. It's only one bonus. So,
But, zombies, liches, things like that. I don't expect to fight any of those. I won't need it.
no.
My
If we
my
run into
rapier
it-
seems to work just fine on the government orcs.
If we run into a lich in this competition, we have bigger problems than whether or not Nulfree and me fight.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should ask around. Are there any liches living in the area?
Yeah, really. Might find Timmy.
Yeah. Well,
Might be handy to know. And while we're at it, we should check if there's any ancient dragons in the mountains.
ancient gold dragons.
One.
His
So
name
they're
is
made of
Smaug.
gold, right?
All right. Well, so yeah, so as a strategy session, this has been pretty lame. Just
Yeah, my plan is to stab things until they stop moving
yeah.
or start twitching.
Yeah, you've got that big trident you can stab people with. So
But I think the big part is while Nulfree or I are in the fights, we need to get a lay of how the crowd and I assume other fighters are going to have people in their corner. Keeping an eye out for any kind of clandestine aid being given towards other fighters that are competing against us.
yeah.
And in response to that, how do we deal with it? Do we just start cheating too, or?
Cheating is not cheating. It's simply an advantage someone else doesn't have. So the first tournament you guys went in when you got your butts kicked, I was helping. That was Feng. The first tournament that we were in when Krillrin interrupted us, they had lots of money. There was like beholders fighting and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure that they were on top of things as far as the assistance of the gods for individual competitors. This seems to be a little more redneck, a little more Wayne's World, if you will. So we'll have to keep an eye out, and as long as the rules are spelled out, I have no problem obeying and enforcing them.
I've met Lords Wayne and Sir Garth. So as you know, their festival was quite surprisingly good.
Excellent. Okay, well, I mean, there doesn't seem to be too much else to do here today. I am interested in, although it probably won't be for a couple of days, because they did send a group back up to check out all the carnage and all the staked bodies and all that stuff. I don't know if there'd be any news about that yet, or even really what the news is going to be. But
what was the
certainly
travel time from
Pearl Bell.
Pearl Bell?
there's a couple
I'm
of
thinking
days.
Bell's End.
Bell End.
Bell Bottoms.
So what was our travel time from Pearl Bell to get here?
3 days.
3 days. So yeah, we won't hear anything back until the tournament's over.
Yeah. We slayed all enemies. We did our bit.
Yeah,
The gods are happy.
we cleansed the field, purified it, if you will.
I don't remember you guys setting it all on fire.
No, we just dumped a lot of salt on the farmlands. It preserves it.
You are the brains of this operation.
It's his kingdom.
So with the tournament in a couple of days, you guys are free to roam the city. Do as you wish.
Pub crawl?
Pub crawl.
Oh, call. Why do we need to do that? We've got the Crown and Anchor unlimited booze.
And
Because-
it's Baron's house too. I bet he's got a good wine cellar.
So one pub.
No, I should probably go find if there is a temple to Tempest here, and there probably is if they have a tournament involved fighting.
There is a temple to all gods.
Oh, well, I'm going to go say hello. And
Wonder if there's one to the Raven Queen then. It's been a while since we checked in with her.
I think he meant it was like a Unitarian church. It's a temple to
Oh.
all gods.
Gotcha.
sure. There'll be all kinds of freaks there. Just like downtown Toronto.
Okay, so Darius is going to go worship.
Yep.
What are the other three doing?
I want to find out about more people entering the tournament. Or past tournaments. So I'm going to head down to where the arena is and start looking around, asking around.
All right, you travel to the arena. It's just on the south of the city.
As you come up to the arena. You guys can still hear me?
Yeah, but it sounds different.
Yeah, because I lost it because you had the feedback in my head or in my headphones that I heard me talk. All right, so you travel south of the city to the arena. As you get closer, you start seeing wagons and tents and a lot of different people. What looks like to be organizers running around, staff running around, setting everything up. Looks like it's a tailgate party, for lack of better words.
Excellent. I'm going to go look
There
for
are-
other fighters tailgating then.
There are bonfires.
Are people being put through tables in the parking lot?
Not yet. It is still the morning.
Oh, come on. It happens before noon for Bill's tailgating.
Kegs are being tapped. Everybody's starting to have a big old party.
All right, well, let's look for some people that look like they are going to be fighting and try to join their tailgate.
Not hard. Looks like there's all kinds of people here that are signing up for the tournament.
Good, good. All right, well, let's go up to someone and introduce myself.
All right.
All right, so who's close? What am I looking at?
You are looking at what you are looking at. You're looking at a group of humans around one covered wagon. Not using that. It was cola. Literally said cola. And here, come on, stupid. And wine. These are common names. Nope, you guys will just make fun of that one. And that one. Foal. Gentleman named Foles.
Foles?
Foles. Tholes.
Okay. So, human named Tholes.
Yep.
On a covered wagon with other humans. Tholes is the fighter?
Foles is a fighter.
All right, go up and introduce
Big battle
myself.
axe on his back.
Hmm.
Looks about as thick as you are.
Oh, that's big on a human. Introduce myself. I'm Nofri, the great gladiator from the West.
Hi, I'm Foles. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Looks like you're setting up camp here.
Oh yeah, love this every day this year. Prepping for this weekend.
Are you local? Did you fight in this tournament before?
I fought in the tournament before, yes, but I'm not local. We are from Hillsfar.
Hillsfar. I've been there. Are lots of people here from Hillsfar?
There's our group. I don't know if there's anybody else. Haven't seen anybody else yet.
How did you do last year in the fight?
Oh, not well. Got drunk too soon.
Drunk too soon?
Yep.
That's not a thing.
No, apparently there is.
Did Talia win last year?
Oh yeah, that prick.
Mm. How many rounds did you make it?
I made it through 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
Yeah,
Very nice.
before the mead got me. Yeah, we're here to honor our Lord
Of Hillsfar.
at Hillsfar.
Your Lord finance you must have great faith in you.
He loves all his fighters.
So other than Talia, who's favored this weekend?
You know what? I haven't seen any of the regulars this weekend,
Oh no?
but we just got here.
Well,
What about you?
I'm staying at the Baron's place.
Oh, fancy pants.
Yeah. He's got lots of bedrooms. I don't think I even need to use my sleeping roll tonight.
Oh, must be lucky.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you How'd you manage to snag a deal like that?
Oh, I think he's related to a friend of mine. They look the
Oh.
same, you know? They talk the same.
Oh, that must be great.
I don't know about the purse for this, though. I think for such a big tournament, I don't think we're getting enough. What do you think?
Well, I understand that most of the proceeds go back into the town. That's why it's as clean as it is.
Garbage collection.
Well,
Sounds like a
apparently,
pretty lucrative racket then.
well, I don't know how it works out, but I know I put my 2 gold in, and then if I win, I get 100 out of it.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
Well, I put my lord's gold in.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I used my own either. I don't remember. The last fight I was in, it was a tag team tournament.
Oh,
But,
yeah?
we made it near the end, and then the organizers jumped in and stopped the fight. It was pretty disappointing. We got nothing.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That must have been a pain in the ass.
It was a pain in the ass. I'm still pretty bitter about it.
Well, sit up, have some cheese, have some hard meats, have some mead.
I can do that. Thank you.
Our mead is your mead.
Appreciate it.
And they all start singing songs, carrying signs.
Signs.
Yeah. Just where they're from, how many fights they've won before in other tournaments.
Neat.
You know, just like Red Fest, where they all have their competition signs saying, "Hey, we got this here."
Right. I wish I could read.
So you just sit there and hang out with them.
Yeah. Enjoy. Good,
Hesha.
friendly guys.
Hesha is going to go and try and find an armor smith. And he's going to see if he can luck out. And this armor smith might have a suit of plate that he could size to Hesha quickly and efficiently.
Armor. This is a large city. You find the armor. The shop is a 2-story building of half timbered walls with several lead glass windows. Steel engraved with geometric patterns standing beside the building. Inside, the shopkeeper is a short female dwarf named Layla.
I'll walk in and good day. My name is Hesha Shestendeliath. I was wondering if you might possibly have a suit of Dragonborn sized plate mail that you could resize to me on a relatively quick timeline. I'm looking to compete in the tournament in 2 days, and a little extra protection would be welcome.
Full plate I don't have. I have half plate at best of mithril armor.
Ooh.
The only other armor I have is half plate, a lot of ring mail, scale mail.
Oh, no.
What does mithril do again?
No disadvantage on stealth checks.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
No problems.
That is unfortunate, but I was I assumed it was a long shot, anyways.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, at the moment, I believe I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for coming, sir.
And now I'm gonna head down to the arena and try and take the lay of the land.
All right.
Hesha's not wearing his armor. He's not wearing the only weaponry he is carrying on him is his hand axes at his belt, his shield trident, all the rest of it he left in the manor.
All right. And Varian.
Barion's going to wander the places he figures the most number of spectators for tomorrow's fights are going to be, and he's going to start telling stories and singing songs about Nulfree the Brave and Hesha the Mighty, just to kind of build up crowd enthusiasm as he goes.
Street cred.
Yeah, he's going to make sure there's roaring crowds for these two.
He's essentially trying to pad out the what's it called? Odds.
Yeah, just trying to get you guys the home field advantage kind of thing, especially since you're not from around here. Build up the enthusiasm and the excitement.
Hesha's from around here.
Well, not from specifically right here. He's not a hometown.
No, he's not a hometown hero. But all right, so you traveling through the town?
Yeah, wherever it seems like the most number of potential spectators will be. If it looks like spectators are gathering for the tailgate, then he'll wander the tailgate.
All right.
Singing songs and telling stories. If it looks like the pubs are a better place to go, then he'll go there. But either way.
No, it looks like the pubs are a little light on people now.
Okay, then he'll head to the tailgate.
You get word that a lot of people are over at the arena now, setting up for the weekend.
All right, so I'm just wandering from area to area, not spending more than like 10, 15 minutes in any one spot. Picking up any gossip he can as he's going, just fleeing through. People aren't necessarily going to remember him, but they're going to remember the stories and the good times.
We'll see. Roll your performance.
That would be, hold on, let me check the figures. With my performance of +7, with my roll of 19, that is a 26.
Perfect. You are singing the greatest song you've ever written so far about your two companions and on how they have fought treacherous people horrible monsters, won countless matches.
And we'll make some shit up in there too, like, you know.
Slaying sea monsters, cloud giants.
You know, the wormling that Hesha killed was more like a medium-sized dragon.
Embellish a little.
Scourge of the Underdark, you know.
Yeah.
Slaying vile virgins and rescuing dragons in distress. That's how it goes, right?
Yep, exactly.
And throughout your however long you're doing this, you happen to make yourself 5 gold.
Ooh, 5 gold. And I'll accept any proffered ales and wines.
Oh, yes. You are drinking. You are being merry.
Carousing.
Being a hooligan. Darius, sir.
Okay. On my way over to the temple, I need to find. I want to buy a shield.
So, an armorer.
Yeah, an armorer.
All right. As you are walking to the temple district, you find a 3-story tower with an outcrop of rocks, tiled mosaic floor. A monolith of blue crystal stands beside the building.
Oh, cool.
A shopkeeper of another young female dwarf named Frenza that is petting a silver cat named Stigward.
Stingward.
Stigward.
All right. I'll introduce myself. I'm Darius Grundon, Hammer of Tempest, and I'm looking for a shield of good quality for a sacrificial offering.
Oh, there's no matches for this shield. Shit. Let me reload the inventory. I'm bringing the Sentinel shield up. It doesn't tell me anything about it.
It doesn't have to be too fancy. This is just, something generic would be fine.
A Sentinel shield. This distinctive shield created by the goddess of war for her most loyal paladin that was found in a forest.
Paladins? Those sanctimonious, over-righteous pricks. All right, how much is it?
200 gold.
Whoa! Yeah, how about something a little,
A little cheaper?
little cheaper. Like, I'm thinking 30 gold. Like a normal shield costs 10. Like, do you have a combo here, like like an adventurer starter pack, like a shield and short sword combo for like 30 gold or so?
No, but she does have a +1 shield.
Okay, I will take that.
50 gold.
5-0.
50.
Okay. Now haggling. What role would that be? Persuasion.
I would imagine, yeah.
It's what it's been when I had to do it.
All right. All right. Giving it a try. -1. 13.
Okay. What are you trying to haggle her for?
I'll give you 40 gold for it.
Like, this is a +1 shield. It took me forever to make it.
But like, just +1. Does that mean it has an AC of 3?
Yeah.
Oh. AC bonus of 3 because the shield normally is AC 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bonus 3.
Oh, okay. 45 gold then.
Okay, but my poor cat won't be able to eat tonight.
Well, you can just let it go, hunt some mice or something. By the way, 5 gold. What are you feeding your cat? Like, unicorn tears or something?
Fancy feast.
Fancy feast.
The fanciest.
Extra fancy feast.
Doesn't matter what I feed my cat. She likes the best.
Apparently so. Okay, so 45.
Yep. And you got yourself a +1 shield.
Cool. I'm keeping this and I'm going to use mine. Okay. So I'm going from there. I'm going over to the temple. And the temple is a great place to do this. I will be casting my first ever 4th level spell. Woohoo.
Woo!
I'm casting divination. It is a ritual. Components are VSM, incense, got a ton of it, and a sacrificial offering appropriate to religion, shield for war. And the spell consumes it. How about that? All right. So I've done my magic, I've done an offering, put you in contact with my god. I can ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within the next 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply.
Shit.
But the reply might be a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, an omen, doesn't take into account possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss and gain of a companion.
Okay.
Do I know the travel time here in Tilverton down to where we need to go, the capital of Hesha land?
You're looking approximately 8 days.
Okay.
8 to 10 days, depending.
Okay. My question to Tempest is, will both my companions survive the tournament?
Yes. Both your companions will survive the tournament.
Okay. All right. Okay. How does the shield get consumed? Like, radiant energy just burns up or something?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice blue and orange flame burns away the shield.
Okay. All right. I will head back then.
All right. Head back to where?
That's a good question because it's still the morning, right?
You don't know your people or your friends have left.
Yes. Well, they could be anywhere by now. All right. So I'm going to make an investigation roll and see if I can wander around town and find them. Find anybody. 11.
Word on the street is anybody who's anybody is over at the arena now.
All right. Well, I'm somebody, so I'm gonna head over there too.
All right. Delphi,
Hey,
getting drunk, sitting with your new human friends.
having a time.
What else are you doing, sir?
Just telling war stories, talking about my adventures, asking about theirs.
During conversations, you find out that the Lord from Hillsfar is Lord Godfrey of the Moors.
Yes, bro. I was there when his brother's head blew up. So Lord Joseph.
Yes.
We were at the... No, I wasn't there. You told me about it. Lord Godfrey told me about it. The brother, he blew his head up in Waterdeep at the Temple of Pelor.
Yes, that was a sad day for him. We must drink. We must drink the Joseph of the Moors.
It's Joseph of the Moors. We rode with his brother for weeks.
And you hear faint music coming up from behind you.
Is it good music?
I don't know. What do you consider good?
Not country.
Not country. Dwarven new wave techno.
You hear your name in the song.
Well, that's good music. I'll sing along, regardless of if I know the lyrics.
Varian, you stumbling around the tailgaters, and you see your good old friend Nulfree.
I'll kick up the embellishments as I come into the as I come into that one.
And Tholes go, is he singing about you?
Oh, yeah, probably. There are lots of songs about me. No. This is my good friend Barium.
Ah, Varian, come on over. Sit, have drinks.
Oh, drinks are great.
We've been telling war stories. Past conquers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll lead into the orcs of Treehorn Manor then, if Nolfrey hasn't told that one.
That's a great one.
But I'll tell us a story as opposed to a song, since I'm now sitting down.
Okay. Loud enough for everyone to hear?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm letting my voice carry. Like I'm talking to them, and it's very clearly I'm talking to them, but I'm making sure that the people around can hear the story.
Hesha, roll perception.
$15.
You start hearing songs. Oh, you start hearing a story about orcs invading a apple orchard, and it's coming faintly from your right hand side.
So I'm going to turn and look that way.
You see your good old friend Nulfree's head just nodding away. And then you see Varian sitting down with a group of humans. And his arms are flailing while he's telling his story. Arm movements of sword slashes and axe slashes.
Well, I guess I'll make my way over to the party.
Varian, roll your perception.
Oh,
It is not difficult to see Hesha in a crowd.
but when I have a perception of +0 and I roll a 2, I definitely did not see you.
And he's in relishing a story. He does not see
Distracted.
you creep up.
Hesha doesn't creep on anything. Even not wearing armor, he has disadvantage on stealth.
You gotta roll under it too.
Belfry, roll your perception.
Perception.
I want you to be able to see this brick.
Nope.
So everybody gets surprised when Hesha shows up.
Hesha just materializes out of the ether.
I'm a raccoon.
And acting just a little bit drunker than he actually is because he's a showman. Hesha! And then, I bring up now the more salient points of Hesha's involvement in the raid on Treehorn Manor.
And all the humans' jaws are dropping.
I'm not mentioning his royal status.
Nope.
That is strictly for while we're on official royal business that I'm enjoying that. This is common stuff. This is completely different.
As variants going on with this story, the group of individuals you guys are with are looking at both you, swaying their head back and forth, going, all right, cool. Darius, roll your perception.
Well. Let's see here. Another nat 20. What a waste.
You are hearing a story about Treehorn Manor. Right over there.
And how accurate are the details that I'm hearing in this story?
Some are slightly embellished.
And does it talk about the glory of Tempest and the death of the war chief?
Well, we haven't gotten to the end yet.
Oh, we're
No,
still.
It sounds like you guys are just breaking into the manor right at this moment.
Does it talk about the tactical genius of coming up with the idea of having the orcs in a conga line running out the front door and breaking in through the window so they wouldn't suspect anyone because the fighting was at the front door and all that?
I believe I've added the genius of an open concept design to a manor house.
Yes. Take these walls down. This is what people are demanding. Customers want this.
Not only is it what customers want, it's what Tempest wants.
Yeah, exactly.
Tempest wants open concept for excellent fighting maneuverability.
Yeah, more room to fight.
So you come up to the group at that part.
All right. So clearly the tiefling is drunk. Nelfrey's been drinking all day. Is Hesha loaded? No. Okay.
Hesha just arrived.
Okay, good. So I pull Hesha aside get away from the drunken individuals. Hesha, I have consulted the gods on a suspicion that this tournament was a trap. I don't think it is, but I thought it best to be sure, as if something befalls you before we get to your kingdom, all of this is going to be on our expense report, not yours.
It's fair. So the gods gave you some form of indication that we're going to walk away from this fine?
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. Your lives are safe. Your limbs?
Yeah.
Hey, Hesha. Hey, Hesha.
Yeah.
These guys are from Hillsfar. Their patron is Lord Godfrey.
No
We're
way.
fighting.
No way. I know that guy. We used to laugh and laugh. Good old times.
So as Barian runs down the story, and you guys are finishing up the second cask.
Our people must be getting put through tables now.
Oh yeah. There are some rough housing. There's a mosh pit just outside the tailgating area.
Sweet.
Some of the officials are looking over it, so making sure no one actually gets hurt.
All right. Well, hurry up and wait, I guess.
Somebody was beeping.
Hesh is toying with the idea of wading into the scrum on the outside of the tailgating area. Hesha has the tavern brawler feet.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to err on the side of caution and not show off any of my moves.
Yeah, there's no glory in winning the pre-fight rumble.
No, you want to win the last fight, not the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Or if the Scottish are in attendance, the riot that inevitably happens in the second half of the soccer game. You want to win that.
Oh, laddie.
There's a lot of honor to be had winning that.
So as the story comes to a close, I'm going to finish with I believe it was a spell from Darius that felled the orc war chief at the end. I will play that up as best I can for a resounding finish, having played up the fact that Darius had kept me alive during that fight.
The fury of the gods was delivered.
And then I key into then I segue into the treachery that happened at the end with the fake tree horn and finding the real tree horn in the basement to finish her off.
And they all cheer. And they start handing out even more booze.
More booze.
People coming and going. People sat, people stayed, listened to the story. People handed in a couple of silver to you.
A couple of silver.
Yep. People said they enjoyed the story. Thanked all of you guys. The mosh pit is getting bigger. No weapons, just bare fist.
As it should be.
And then it starts rounding around lunchtime. No, I guess it'd be a little later than that, mid-afternoon.
There's bound to be something on a spit rotating around here somewhere.
Oh yeah, the smell of boar, smell of all kinds of different animals.
Hesha is wandering towards the closest scent of pig.
Arian's going to go that way and earn our lunch with song and story. So people don't feel like we're imposing on them. We're giving them something in return.
Our presence.
Oh dear, so Robin.
And Hesha's going to join in and chit chat with everybody and just be personable, like exchanging stories and same thing that Nulfree's doing.
So you spend the good afternoon, early evening, eating pig roast, drinking mead, sharing stories. Darian watched
The night, 5 gold richer.
Ooh, 5 more gold.
Man, making money.
So much money.
you guys are hearing. This guy fights like this. That guy fights like this. They really haven't seen Talia yet. And people are still wondering if he's ever going to show up.
So as Hesh is wandering around the crowd, chit-chatting and whatnot, can he gauge any level of intimidation that he's seeing? But I mean, Hesh is over 7 foot, several hundred pounds. Like, he's a big dude. So walking up to your average human competitor that comes up to like here on him. I just basically Hesh was like, yeah, so I'm fighting. Hey, maybe we'll meet up in the first round. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
You do see and hear some cocky guys. There are some large individuals here as well.
Good.
Not as tall as you, but thick. As thick, some thicker than Nulfree. Range from humans, elves, dwarves, dragonborn.
I want to make a just perception roll. I'll wander around a bit myself.
Yep.
Darius is going to see if he can recognize any paladins. Are you kidding me? Another nat 20.
Wow.
This is ridiculous.
It's gonna be ones when it counts.
I know. It's my karma, like the scale is going like this.
Isn't
Really?
it always?
Really good at looking at stuff today.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yes, you are. There are actually a group of paladins outside the arena that aren't in the tailgating area.
Yeah, well, they're over-righteous, sanctimonious pricks who think they're better than everyone else because they have a sacred oath from the gods. Yeah, well, that's just an excuse for their bad behavior.
I'm starting to get a notion you don't like paladins.
Oh, that's Darius is one of his personality trait. He's intolerant of paladins.
But yes, you do see a group of paladins outside the arena,
Yeah. Okay. Good.
keeping to themselves.
Yeah. Well, that's right. That's where they belong. You stay over there. There. It's like good. I hope Nulfree fights one. All right. I've got my plans together.
Kill the paladins.
Kill the paladins. Unless they're a paladin of Tempest. If there's a paladin of Tempest, there might be
a slight issue.
there might be an issue. Knock him unconscious and then rob him. Leave him alive. Okay.
Leave them alive. Okay.
Just mug him.
All right. So you guys are finishing the evening out drinking with all the people. And we'll end it there tonight. This evening, thank you for listening. We are CO Joe Role Playing. This evening, I had Steve.
Have a good night, all.
Graham.
Good night, everyone.
Eric.
Good night, everybody.
And Mark.
I guess Nulfree never actually went to Hillsfire.
They don't need to know that.
If you want to get a hold of us, you can reach us at linktree/COJ Roleplaying. That's where all our social media outlets are. We have a Patreon page at patreon/COJ Roleplaying. We have a Patreon page. You can reach it at patreon.com/COJ Roleplaying. If you are an if you are an Apple podcast listener, if you don't mind, just give us a ranking, give us a comment, tell us how you like us, tell us if there's anything we need to change. Any other social media groups, just give us a comment, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.